Let's go live to Caracas, Venezuela once again, where the electoral chamber of the Supreme Court of Justice is holding at this moment hearings with the former electoral candidates of the July 28th elections as part of the investigations into the electoral process that followed Election Day held in July 28th. At this moment, the Supreme Court of Justice is receiving former presidential candidates who are attending the call of the electoral chamber after President Nicolás Maduro filed an appeal to verify and investigate the electoral process. The court started hearings for the individual appearance of the former candidates today and their legal representatives as well. Opposition candidates Manuel Rosales of Un Nuevo Tiempo, José Luis Cartaya for the Mesa de la Unidad Democrática, and José Simón Calzadilla for the Movement for Venezuela were the first ones to appear earlier today. Just a few minutes ago, former electoral candidate José Brito from the Venezuela First Movement offered statements during his appearance to the court, offered statements to the press and condemned the Edmundo Garcia's failure, which is the far-right candidate, to appear before court and urged all former candidates to respect peace and democracy in the country. Let's highlight that Edmundo González, who was a candidate for the Democratic Unity Platform from the far-right wing, did not appear at the hearing in the Supreme Court of Justice electoral chamber today, where he was expected to present the voting records from the presidential elections held on July 28th, thus disobeying an explicit mandate from the Supreme Court. According to the Supreme Court President Carislia Rodriguez, the failure to appear before the electoral chamber will have the consequences provided for in Venezuela's current legal system. The extreme right registered for elections and put up election witnesses, but since before the electoral process, González already announced that he would sign fraud. After realizing they would not win, this is after the release of the results of the National Electoral Commission of Venezuela, the only entity allowed to provide official results after an electoral process in the country, and right after they realized that they would not win, the far-right candidate, former candidate, chose to promote violence with the intention of starting a civil war in the country, which has been neutralized by the government and also by the authorities of the police and military, which united in support of the government of re-elected President Nicolás Maduro to guarantee peace in the country. This peace is also supported by the majority of the Venezuelan people who have been taken to the streets in the past few days following the results released by the National Electoral Commission giving the victory to President Nicolás Maduro. Thousands and thousands of Venezuelan people have been taken to the streets in support of peace. We were live to Caracas, Venezuela, where the electoral chamber of the Supreme Court of Justice is holding hearings along the day with former electoral candidates of July 28th elections as part of the judicial investigations into the electoral process, an inquiry requested by re-elected President Nicolás Maduro. This is all for the moment. Stay tuned with From the South.